Right guys, I'm going to take you through BAM, which stands for BNB Acceleration Model. This is a disruptive and decentralized protocol that sits on the Binance Smart Chain. This really is for anybody who is seeking scalable asset growth in BNB. With BAM, this is where you get to be your own bank. Now, before we get into things, remember that crypto does carry risk, especially with passive platforms just like this one. The earnings are never guaranteed. You should only deposit with funds that you can afford to lose. And if you can't stomach risk or a potential loss, please don't participate. However, if you're someone like myself that believes in a window of opportunity and you believe that the rewards here far outweigh any of the risks, this may be something of interest to you that I'm going to share in the forthcoming slides. Let's get into BAM. Let's see how you can grow your crypto here. So as mentioned, BAM is a decentralized DeFi project. It doesn't rely on intermediaries, brokerages, exchanges, or banks, but instead relies on smart contract technology that sits on the blockchain. This is quite disruptive, and you will get access to a proprietary liquidity pool that puts you in the driver's seat for scalable asset growth. And as mentioned, this sits on the BNB BSC network. So let's learn more about the team here. These guys are providing a steady, reliable, and passive income stream with cryptocurrencies. They've painstakingly created a foundation for members like you and I for asset growth using the power of a fully decentralized ecosystem. And as they state, this is one of many projects that they'll be releasing soon in the space. The opportunity with BAM is that we become liquidity providers. We are effectively staking in this DeFi project. The transaction fees are distributed proportionally to all the market makers in this liquidity pool. And the more crypto assets we stake, the more fees we will earn. They use a multifaceted liquidity injection system that also penetrates the smart contract from various pools and farms that they're active in for further stability. So in a nutshell, you can generate a passive income stream by staking your crypto in this project. They offer a sliding scale rewards rate that will increase as further liquidity is added, up to 2.5% daily. You can learn more about yield farming and what smart contracts are here, but let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's see how we as members can earn money passively and grow our cryptocurrency. So this is the contract. This is how we are able to generate rewards. We can stake our BNB assets and generate rewards starting from 1.5% daily. Now, what's great about this is these rewards are delivered to us in real time. And what's also great is we can withdraw these rewards at any given time. So we receive the rewards instantly to our Web3 wallets like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Instant gratification without any delays. So you can see that this operates on a sliding scale reward system between 1.5% and 2.5% daily. So some sizable rewards here in this protocol. Now, what's definitely the highlight for me is the minimum stake to participate here as a member is 0.011 BNB. That's around $2 at today's rate. So absolutely open to the masses. It's a low entry point, and it means those of you who may have struggled to get involved in some of the higher tier platforms literally have no excuses here. You can get started from just $2 and receive these sizable rewards starting at 1.5% daily. You can have a max active stake of 500 BNB, and your asset growth will cap out once you reach 250%. Now, when you stake with BAM, you're providing liquidity to this ecosystem. And as mentioned, you can earn up to 2.5% each day. Your yields will actually cease once you reach a max cap of 250%, which is basically 2.5x leverage on whatever you have staked in the system. You can use a multi-stake approach where this is recommended for members who want to achieve accelerated asset growth. Now, as a member with BAM, you receive an accelerated income that will reward you in two ways. Number one, it will provide you with faster growth as you leverage with multiple stakes. And number two, it will provide you with higher percentage yields, as we saw on the previous slide, all the way up to 2.5% daily. And the premise is really simple here with BAM. You stake more to earn more. Now, there is an optional component to BAM. If you're somebody who wants to earn passive, you can earn passive. You don't need to share this opportunity with others. However, for those of you who want to scale up even faster, grow your crypto much more aggressively, then you can share and build a team in your BAM business. Now, you must have an active stake to earn commissions, and all the referral commissions that you achieve contribute towards your 250% growth. This is of the value you have personally staked. So it basically means that the commissions that you receive all contribute to you maxing out whatever you have staked. I quite like that because they're not paying out an absurd amount. We've seen some platforms before where the compensation plans have literally just completely drained the business of funds. This seems to be a lot more controlled, and I like this. You also receive a withdrawal bonus. Additional commissions can be generated from members on your first level. So each time a member in your team withdraws accumulated earnings, you'll receive an instant kickback, which I think is really cool. As mentioned, you can earn 5 levels deep. And to open up each of your levels in your team, you need to have a minimum active stake running, which starts from just 0.01125, which will open up your level 1. And then, of course, if you decide to add more in, up to 10 BNB as a minimum, you will open up all the levels in your organization here. Now, these guys use liquidity injection technology. BAM was created with speed, growth, and sustainability, and it uses a feed-in system. This keeps the heartbeat of the protocol beating strong and actually increases with increased user activity. These guys are strategically using funds that are pumped into the smart contract, and you can see on the right-hand side, there are various fees wrapped around this ecosystem that really help create a solid foundation, and all being well, a long-term opportunity here. So you can see some of the fees as members that we are subject to. But again, I think this is really gives me a great deal of confidence knowing that fees are actually involved in the project. We've seen countless projects before fizzle out and die because they simply have not had sufficient funds to finance their operations. I think with this, we could see a long-term run here with this particular opportunity. Now, you can activate an acceleration feature. This unlocks a residual bonus from your team, 5 levels deep. You've got to have a minimum of 100 BNB in your downline volume to unlock residual bonus commissions. This also contributes to 250% growth of your personal stake. There's some cool anti-whale mechanisms that have also been developed, and these are running behind the scenes to ensure a stable and healthy contract for all members. And this will take an ongoing reading that checks or counters the activities of any crypto whales or anybody who attempts to game the system in any way. This provides a healthy environment and stable liquidity for all members involved. You could check out some of the general program rules. This is pretty standard stuff. with various programs and platforms that you may have been involved with in the past. So you could check those out in your own time. And of course, the risk disclaimer, bear in mind, of course, passive platforms like this carry risk, so your capital is at risk of loss. Of course, we can achieve great rewards here, but you also need to know that things can unfortunately go wrong at times as well. So you need to weigh up that factor and make a calculated risk when getting involved in projects like this. So that is it. This is BAM in a nutshell. This is where we can grow our crypto assets, our BNB, completely passively in real time and starting from just $2. Now, if you want to get started, you can click the link directly beneath this video. Head on over, get started and stake an amount and watch the assets growing in real time. If you've got any questions, of course, reach out to me. But I think this could be a long-term run with this project. This just seems to have a lot of the features that I'm looking for when joining an opportunity, and all being well, this could be here for the long term. So if you're somebody who is bullish on BNB, or you just want to use a vehicle to generate those crypto rewards and swap it out for anything that you want, I think this could be a great opportunity to look into. So check it out, link in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let's go get them.